All right. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Kolo Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rahaha, Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, who rule well and teach well, where we learn this knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. This is Lockamont from the Virginia branch of Great Millstone, back with another lesson. And I'm going to just entitle this video Black Culture. And the reason why I'm going to entitle this Black Culture, because everything that's going on right now, whether it be a so-called hip-hop, so-called celebrity, Hollywood, sports, major sports, and this so-called black culture is a very effeminate spirit. That if the so-called artist or person doesn't get their way or get the recognition that they want, they have temper tantrums and outbursts. And this is an example right here. This is Kanye West, and as you can see, he's in a black KKK hood, mask, whatever you want to call it. And this guy, he has had plenty of outbursts, if you know. And it's because he's not getting his way, you know. I don't know if it's because he wants to attempt a buck against the system, or, you know, at one point he wasn't being accepted in the fashion world, so he was losing his mind, having a big, you know, conniption fit, you know. And it's all for vanity, you know. It's all, essentially, people of black culture, they do it's a monkey see, monkey do thing, and they want recognition of the weight of the, essentially being accepted in this world. And we know the ways of this world is foolishness, what the Most High thus says the scriptures. So I want to get a couple scriptures to back up why this is, well, a few reasons why this is not acceptable in the eyes of the Lord. You know, why would a so-called black man put a hood on his face? We know what the KKK represented. You know, they wanted to do away with us and the so-called issues. So wearing this is just for shock value, you know. Anytime, that's another thing with black culture. People do the craziest thing for shock value, i.e. Sexy Red, Ice Spice with her ass out. Before that, it was Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim dressing very provocative. Janet Jackson at the Super Bowl. This is all black culture, you know, doing things to shock people so they can be lifted up. But it's in vanity and it's in wickedness, you know. If our people knew who we are, they would not behave in this way. Let's go to Hosea. This is Hosea 4:6. It says, "My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee." And this guy, he walked around saying he know we're Yasha'Allah and we're from the tribes. You know, that he walks around with a, it's bugged out, but he walks around with the star Rephaim or Molech and a crucifix, you know, because he wants us to be accepted for being Yasha'Allah. But it's in vanity. It's not in truth and sincerity. Matter of fact, he was on Noriega's show, Drink Champs, and he so-called got canceled because he called the issues out. But he's rejecting knowledge, right? It says, "I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of the Most High. I will also forget thy children." So this guy in the kingdom is going to be very low. The Lord's going to reject him because he knows who we are, and he's not waking his people up about it. He's over here having tantrums and fits because he's not being put on the level that he wants to be put on, you know. And he's probably, you know, mentally bugged out because, you know, he sacrificed his mother. We know that. He said that in a rhyme when he said that he gave his soul up. And, you know, when you give up your soul, you got to give up a sacrifice. But what was the bar? He said, "I sold my soul to the devil. It was a crappy deal. At least it came with a few toys like a Happy Meal," you know. So that means, you know, he sold his soul to E, the top of the top of E, and, you know, what does he have to show for it? Just a whole bunch of money, cars, houses, and things that's just gonna get wasted away when that day comes when Big Bro comes back, you know. But, you know, it's not worth getting your spirit. We know on this side this is not our rest, so we don't want nothing on this side. Just give us enough that's sufficient for us, so we could wake up the next day and do the work, and keep doing it until the Lord calls for us not to do it anymore. This is Matthew. It's Matthew 6:19, and it reads, it says, "Lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through nor steal. For where your treasure is, there will your heart be also." So yeah, our mind is on the kingdom to come, where everything will be peace, everything will be right side up, where we would not even attempt to look like this, man. We're gonna have our royal, godly garments, true power, and righteousness, I don't want Radazah, we be of the men. We don't want to we don't want it on this side, because we know at any given time the powers that be, that the Heavenly Father ordained them, they can snatch it away from us. We've seen it time and time again with these so-called celebrities think they're on high, and at the last, hey, look at Puffy right now. Puffy got 18 companies backing out on him. Now I just seen a clip. He over there crying about it. And just last week he was a billionaire and he was the man. But this place is wickedness, so you trust in the world, man. Hey, man, you get it snatched away from you, This is Galatians, Salakia. This is Galatians 6:3. It says, "For if a man think himself to be something when he is nothing, he deceiveth himself. But let every man prove his own work, and then shall he have rejoicing in himself alone, and not in another." And when is that rejoicing? When are we supposed to rejoice? When this place goes crashing down and our kingdom comes down from heaven, like a bride, roughly paraphrasing, when everything will be peaceful and in righteousness, and we ain't got to hurt no more, and we're going to live forever. You know what I'm saying? That's when we should be rejoicing, because these guys over here, in order for them to have their kingdom on this side, they got to do all type of abominable things. They need, they need the alley-oop, and they got to do wicked stuff to get the alley-oop, so be put in a position to have the fruits and riches on this side. That's why, hey man, you got to keep your integrity intact. Because at the end of the day, they're following the wicked. Their integrity is not intact. This is Proverbs. Salakia. This is Proverbs 21:21, and it reads. It said, "He that followeth after the righteousness and mercy findeth life, righteousness and honor." So, hey, man, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for righteousness. We're looking to keep our integrity intact, and that's true. That's the reason why we'll have honor. And at the end of the day, this is not life right here. This is, like I say all the time, we're doing a bid on this side. Life, it doesn't start until we get the kingdom, and everything will be right side up. We don't have to deal with the foulness of this earth, the filth, the dirt, the corruption of this earth. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we're not going to be walking around like this, because that's black culture. And what we tell you all the time, we're not black, man. We're Yashala from whatever tribe you might be from, So let me grab this real quick. This is James 1:22. It says, I'll start 21. 20. It says, "For the wrath of man worketh not the righteousness of the Most High. Wherefore lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness, and receive with meekness the engrafted word," right? Be humble. It says, "which is able to save your souls," right? So, hey, man, take this word in, and this will can save you from the ICBM missiles and whatever wiles of the devil that can trap you up, It says, "But be Salakia, which is able to save your souls, but be doers of the word, and not hearers only, deceiving your own self." It says, "For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass. For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way, and straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was. And this guy's bugged out. He forgot who he was. When he first came into the rap game, he was talking about being so-called pro-black and basically why we're in a low place. If you listen to his song "All Falls Down," he speaks on that. And he turned into who he was rapping about. So he's definitely not a doer of the word, even though he claims he's of Yasha'Allah. He's not doing what the Lord told him to do. He's out there trying to fill his own belly. So I just wanted to throw that out here real quick. Pray this was edifying. Until the next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shah Bahashem, Rahah Akwadash, double honors to the apostles, a great millstone. Kwame Yasha'Allah, Mawafala Babal, Shalom.